How's it going, Godzilla fans, Kaiju fans, collectors, and just general people of YouTube? This is Chanzilla 1964 back again with the Chanzilla Returns Marathon, and this time we're going to be reviewing the Bandai Movie Monster Series 2.0 version of Kiryu from Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. That's right, we are finally moving to the 2.0 Godzilla figure line. Oh shit. I think I was supposed to review Godzilla 2000 first. That's alright, we'll get to Godzilla 2000 afterwards. Which, by the way, for those of you who don't know, Godzilla 2000 was my first real introduction to Godzilla. Before I grasped the idea that I actually like Godzilla. Because I grasped the idea when I watched Godzilla 73, which I always considered was my first Godzilla film, but reflecting back on this moment, Godzilla 2000 was. And I was born in the year 2000, for those of you who don't know. So, yeah, I like Godzilla 2000, but we'll review him right after this guy, because this guy is impressive as shit. We're saying impressive as shit. Let's just jump right into detail, because there's a lot of detail going on here, which I love. From our first real open mouth Kiryu in the 6-inch figure line, I mean, that laser beam thing is nice in there. The teeth are all nicely sculpted. The eyes are very nicely done. I like that they added the whole visor effect. Very, very nice. And the head looks very screen accurate in my opinion. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's amazing. Got the ports on this side, the vents here, and you got the hinges, which are very nicely defined, and you got the bolts coming back. I mean, this was not on the Bandai Movie Monster Series Kiryu of this form. I just hit my light. Of this form that came out a little while back. So to see this is, I love this. I mean, it's just a total upgrade. I mean, look at all the detail for the crotch area too. There's all these little bolts and the pipes. I mean, it just looks different, but it looks different in the right way, if that makes sense. Like, you can definitively see paneling now, and it looks like everything fits in some way or form where it's supposed to be. Even the kneecaps are very nicely done. Like, this is, yeah, this was not here, and I like all this little gap detail. It's just very nice. The arms, the arm cannons are really what did it for me though, because this looked really weird on the old figure, and it looks like Bandai took I guess creative criticism from other reviewers. Definitely probably not for me, I don't think so, but they moved it so it looks very much more, you know, natural, and the beams are not attached to the freaking hand, or like molded into the hand, which I love. And this looks like a whole separate, like, you can tell this is a separate piece. It's not one part of the arm, unlike the old figure. And you can definitely see the fingers. Whoops, not with my camera, but here, now you can see the fingers. Yeah, they look very, very nice, and the detail work for the arms and insides are very nicely done as well. There's a port on the inside of the arm too. I mean, I know I'm talking about ports a lot, but this is really, really, really nice detail, and it's detail that I missed. I mean, just look at this. Look at this shot right here. It looks like Kiryu's on with the paint. Okay, wait, before we get to paint, let's finish detail. There's detail on the top of the head, which is very nice. This is something unexpected and very welcomed right here. And then we can just go down to the backpacks here. Backpacks are very nicely detailed. There's a bit more detail, I must say, on this backpack than the old one. Even for the boosters, thankfully there's detail on the boosters. Not for where they shoot out. Oh no, there is. I was wrong. I was wrong. There is a bit of detail for where they come out. Look at that. And then the spines are done very differently too, but they all are correct. There's still that weird spine thing going on here, but that's alright. Tail, very nicely done. I mean, yeah, there's nothing bad about the detail, honestly. I love all the detail here. They even upgraded the tip of the tail. It looks like Kiryu's tail now. It's not like it's not like mushed together. It's actually splayed out, which is cool. Yeah, that face though. This face is amazing. Okay, that should do it for detail. I gotta stop. If not, we won't get past detail because we 5 minutes in the video already. Moving on from detail to paint. I rave over the paint too because the paint is 100 times better from the original Kiryu figure we got. They actually painted these parts of the figure. It's not all silver. The neck is painted here too. The mazers are painted very nicely. I don't mind that these are just silver. That's cool, honestly. They're the same color as the figure, but screw it, it's nice. This part, the backpack is painted very nicely, and it's painted in an accurate blue. It's not that weird kind of lighter blue, I guess, but this is the accurate movie accurate blue, which I love. No paint besides that over here or at all over here on the tail. I don't mind this at all with the paint that we have here. It looks amazing, so I don't mind that there's no paint here or anywhere else, because the eyes are painted very nicely, and you got the red tear streak. Very well done, Bandai. I'm happy that the tear streak is there at least. But that does it for paint, honestly. Like, yes, there is no paint for these parts, back of the knee, tail, but like I said, I can do without it. Looking at it like this, it really doesn't need it. Like, Bandai did enough where I am over the moon happy, even though maybe Bandai did the other figure on purpose and did it dirty on purpose and setting the bar so low that I am freaking happy with this guy. Like, this is over the moon, amazing sauce. Kiryu. Like, this screams Kiryu, honestly. But that out of the way, paint and detail, I gotta stop raving about, how amazing this is compared to the other one. But with paint and detail out of the way, let's get to articulation. Both arms move. There is a glue seal at the waist, but the waist does not move. The head does move, and it does clear the cannons. And if it doesn't, the cannons are a little soft piece. There are glue seals here, but do not move or break them. They will fall. And then there is movement at the tail. Very happy about the movement at the tail. Again, very nice tail. But that does it for articulation. There's a total of 4 pieces of articulation for Kiryu, just to be expected. Very nice pieces of articulation too, might I add. Now moving on to size comparison or scaling, we have the Godzilla that goes up against him, the 2002 Godzilla. I think that's the right. Yeah, 2002 Godzilla. So here we have him up against Kiryu, and it's very nice size-wise because Godzilla was a little taller than Kiryu in the movie, and yeah, this works out really well actually. Even when Kiryu just full-on bodies Godzilla. Yeah. This sizes up very nicely with your 2002 Godzilla if you're gonna get this figure. And I recommend this figure honestly over the original Bandai Kiryu figure. If I were to pick, if this came up before that one, I would have stayed with this one honestly, because this is the far superior 2.0 version of it. But yeah, like I said, Bandai did the other figure dirty, honestly. I would honestly been happy to wait a little longer if we were to get this guy first, and I wouldn't have spent like an extra $20-30 on the other figure. But it is what it is, and I'm very happy with this guy. In terms of everything, I'm happy with this guy. Overall, with scaling, detail, paint, articulation, it's all great. And just look at that shine. But all jokes aside, this does it for today's review. I know it's a little on the shorter side, but really, if you want to know more about this figure, and if you want to really experience it in its full glory, I suggest you pick it up, because there's only so much that my camera phone and myself can do in terms of reviewing it and showing you what to expect. To get the full experience of it, of any figure, in my opinion, you should pick it up. Although not everybody has that open bank wallet account that I have that can easily pick up these figures at a moment's notice. So I do understand that part. In that case, you can vicariously live through this video, but you know where I stand. With that being said, though, this has been Chanzilla 1964 saying I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the thumbs up button down below. And if you think I may have missed anything, do be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like what you see on the channel, do be sure to subscribe button. I'm starting to breeze through that ending there, but we have a lot of more figures to cover. But yeah, that being said, this has been Chanzilla 1964 saying until next time, guys, peace.